Hey everyone, it's Jennifer Roberts here, and I am the Podqueen. I got a friend. This is Blair Fraim. I know, awesome. And I have Blair on the show because I love her, I respect her. She's a strong woman, she's got a lot of life and passion, has traveled a ton, has been involved in human trafficking in terms of rescuing and rehabilitating, just carries a ton of burden. And you recently got married 18 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. So exciting, right?
Very exciting.
Very exciting. So I want to talk with you just in a very honest way. Because strong women, I'm a strong woman too, you know, we make the transition from being in charge of ourselves, right? We make every decision on our own when we're single. And now two people getting together, becoming one, two wholes, not two halves, but two wholes coming together, becoming one. So talk about what was that transition and even deeper, like, now there's someone else that's leading you. And what was that like?
Yeah. It was difficult. I mean, I didn't get married until I was 30. So I had a good, 8 years or so of independence, living, traveling, pursuing career, ministry, and I learned how to live on my own. And I was resourceful and capable. And suddenly I'm in this position where I have this amazing man in my life that I'm falling in love with. And that brought up a ton of insecurity in me because suddenly I was looking at that ugly word in the Bible of submission. And I had, all this fear. What does that mean? Like, I'm going to submit to you? Like, you're going to tell me how to spend money? Like, what? And just so many areas where I had this just fear of what is submission. I know how to live. How do I let someone else dictate my life? I don't need you. Right. And so it is
scary.
It's very scary.
And that's okay to say that.
It is.
Totally.
Scared. Yeah. And I would keep coming to Tim what does submission mean to you? Waiting for him to mess up so I could be like, no, it's not.
To say I'm going to rule over you, woman. Because
exactly.
a lot of people take it out of context and make it about that. So I'm sorry, go on.
No, I think I thought that marriage was this doorway that I was going to have to duck down to go into. And that couldn't have been further from the truth. I didn't have to edit myself or tone it down. Instead, I found in Tim that those strengths were celebrated, and those things that I thought I needed to tone down and back off, that he loved and encouraged me to flourish and shine and lead, and not in our relationship but in life, just to be myself. And so that was, I think, coming into marriage, I had so much trepidation about submission, and it actually was a more natural transition than I thought. Once I really just let it go and gave that fear to the Lord and made the choice.
Because we think it's a personality type. You almost feel like you're going to have to alter who you are to go into marriage and to have a husband be the head of the home. Now you have to talk softer.
Yeah.
You have to like things you didn't like before. Right. So there's a fantasy about what it looks like. And you discovered it was opposite of that.
Yeah, it was opposite. I didn't have to disappear. Instead, I could be more fully who the Lord's called me to be, because I had His support, because I had His presence near me. And I think that the one thing that helped me the most with that was I made the decision to need Him.
Yeah.
I said, I know I don't need you. I'm a capable woman, but I choose to need you. I choose to let you lead out, to let you not only do the heavy lifting, physically, we need guys to do, but, in so many other areas of our marriage, it was a choice to choose to need Him. And
which is healthy, because that's how the two become one. That's interdependence, not codependence, but interdependence. And that is a choice that you have to make, which you made it.
Yeah, but I keep making it. Yeah. Because the Lord keeps showing you those places where you rub up against each other. So it's a continual choice.
That's good. Thank you so much for being honest.
Yeah.
I remember I had that same struggle. And so here's what I did, ladies. just to prove I existed. She made an excellent point. She felt like she was going to have to disappear. I had that same terror. So I wrote my maiden name in every book that I owned. I went through my entire library, books I hadn't read in years, and wrote Jennifer Chacos, Jennifer Chacos, Jennifer Chacos to prove I existed, because there was a fear that I was going to have to disappear. So Blair hit it right on the head. That was so good. That's what the Podqueen thinks.